Welcome to 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗏𝗕𝗚, the place where we explore all things lifestyle, relationships, and more. We're your ultimate go-to destination, diving deep into the fascinating world of interpersonal connections and self-development. Whether you're on a journey of self-discovery or simply curious about the intricacies of human behavior, we've got you covered. Today, we're turning the spotlight on a topic that's as old as time yet evergreen: love. Now, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're not sure if that special someone sees you as more than just a friend? You're not alone. The world of affection and attraction can be tricky to navigate, but fear not. We're here to help you decipher the signals. Well, today, we are going to delve into the 5 signs that someone has a crush on you. So sit tight and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. The first sign to look out for is if they find reasons to spend time with you. Now, we all have busy lives, right? We're juggling work, school, hobbies, and our social circles. Yet, when someone develops a crush, they somehow miraculously find pockets of time they never knew existed. That's because when we're smitten, our priorities take a subtle shift. We crave the company of the person we're attracted to, and we'll find any excuse to be around them. Imagine this. You're at a friend's party and out of the blue you bump into this person. They seem to be at every event you're attending. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe it's a calculated move. They've been keeping tabs on where you'll be just so they can accidentally run into you. Sounds like something straight out of a rom-com, doesn't it? But it happens more often than you'd think. Or consider this. They suggest activities that involve just the two of you. A casual coffee run, a walk in the park, or even a weekend farmer's market visit. These are all seemingly innocent activities, but they're also perfect opportunities to spend quality time together. It's an intimate setting where they can engage with you on a deeper level, away from the distractions of a group setting. Now, here's the catch. This doesn't mean that every time someone wants to hang out with you, they're secretly harboring feelings for you. Sometimes a coffee run is just a coffee run. However, if you notice that they're consistently making an effort to be around you, it could be a sign. Remember, it's all about the effort. We live in a world where time is a precious commodity. So when someone is willingly investing their time in you, it's a big deal. It shows that they value your company. And more often than not, it's because they're attracted to you. So, if someone is going out of their way to spend time with you, they might just have a crush. Another telltale sign is when they remember small details about you. This is not just about remembering your name or your favorite movie. We are talking about the small, seemingly insignificant details that most people would easily overlook or forget. When someone has a crush on you, they tend to hang on to your every word. They pay more attention to what you say and do because they're genuinely interested in knowing you better. The color of your eyes, the way you laugh, the stories you tell about your childhood dog. These are all precious nuggets of information for someone with a crush. Imagine casually mentioning your favorite flavor of ice cream during a group conversation, and a week later, this person remembers it. Or perhaps you told them about your dream to travel to Japan someday, and they remember this detail even months later. It's not just about remembering facts, but about showing a genuine interest in your dreams, fears, and everything else that makes you, you. Moreover, someone with a crush might remember something you mentioned in passing, something so trivial that even you might have forgotten about it. Like that time you mentioned you love old-school vinyl records, and suddenly they're suggesting a visit to a vintage record store. Or you once joked about your dislike for green peas, and they make sure to never include them in a meal they share with you. These are not mere coincidences. These are signs of someone paying extra attention to what you say, what you like, and what you don't. They remember these details because they care, because they're interested, and because they're hoping to know you better. So, if you notice someone seems to remember more about you than the average person, take note. It might just mean they're looking at you with a little more interest, a little more curiosity, and perhaps a bit of a crush. So if they seem to remember more about you than the average person, take note. The third sign is that they act differently around you. Now, this one might be a bit tricky to notice, especially if you are not very close to the person. However, with a keen eye and a little bit of observation, you might just be able to pick up on this subtle signal. When we are around someone we like, our emotions tend to get the best of us. This could manifest in several ways. For instance, someone might become more nervous around their crush. They might fumble with their words, avoid eye contact, or even become overly self-conscious about their appearance. If you notice a usually confident person becoming uncharacteristically shy and awkward around you, there's a good chance they might have a crush on you. On the other hand, some individuals might become more talkative around their crush. They might try to keep the conversation going, share interesting stories, or even crack a few jokes here and there. They're trying to impress you, to show you that they're interesting and worth your time. If you notice someone always trying to engage you in conversation, or if they seem to be more animated and lively around you, it could be a sign that they like you. Another way people act differently around their crush is by being overly helpful. They might go out of their way to assist you, even when it's not needed or asked for. They could offer to carry your bags, help you with your work, or even give you a ride home. This behavior stems from their desire to make a good impression and to show you that they care. But remember, these behaviors might not always mean that someone has a crush on you. They could just be friendly, outgoing, or naturally helpful. It's important to look for a combination of signs and to consider the context in which these behaviors occur. So if there's a noticeable change in their behavior when you're around, it could be a sign. Remember, understanding human behavior isn't an exact science, but paying attention to these subtle changes could give you a clue about someone's feelings towards you. Sign number 4 is that they initiate contact more often. This is a clear indication of someone's interest in you. It's as if they have an invisible string tied to their finger, constantly reminding them of your existence. Their thoughts revolve around you, making them eager to keep the conversation going. In the digital age we live in, this contact can take many forms. It might be through text messages or phone calls, where they are always the first one to say hello. Their texts might sprout in your inbox like flowers in the spring, frequent and colorful, each one containing a piece of their thoughts, their feelings, their day. Or perhaps they're more of a social media butterfly, responding to your posts or comments online with lightning speed. They might like your posts, comments, or even share your content more often. Their virtual presence is always there, like a friendly shadow following you around the digital landscape. They might also reach out in person, finding opportunities to chat or hang out. It's as if they're magnetically drawn to your presence, always finding a reason to gravitate towards you. This increased initiation of contact is a clear sign of their interest. It shows that they value your connection, that they want to be a part of your world. So, if you notice they're reaching out to you more than others, that's a sign. The final sign that someone might have a crush on you is that they get jealous. Now, jealousy is a tricky emotion. It's not always negative, but it can be a telltale sign that someone harbors feelings for you. So how does this jealousy manifest itself? Well, it could be that they seem a little too interested when you talk about other people, especially those of the gender you're attracted to. They might ask a lot of questions or exhibit a change in their mood or behavior. They might even show signs of irritation or discomfort. Jealousy can also surface when you spend time with others. They may seem upset or distant if they see you hanging out with friends or colleagues without them. They might make a big deal out of situations that seem quite ordinary to you. Remember, these reactions are not about control or possessiveness, but rather a manifestation of their underlying feelings. So, if they seem bothered when you're not giving them your full attention, it could be because they have a crush. So those were the 5 signs that someone might have a crush on you. From finding reasons to spend time with you, remembering small details, acting differently around you, initiating contact, to showing a hint of jealousy. But remember, it's essential to consider the context and individual personality of the person in question. Not all signs apply to everyone. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗧𝗘 for more videos like this one.